Welcome back to Sips of Italy. We're excited. This episode, you're going to get to meet Danny and Kat. My wife first met them when she was shopping for some leather at their shop in the heart of Florence. That quickly became a relationship with her and Kat that blossomed into a relationship with all four of us. When we were living in Florence, they would pick us up, take us to an extraordinarily beautiful place in the countryside. We'd eat lunch. We do a hike or two. Just had an incredible time with them. But we've really got to know these people. In this episode, you're going to get to know them too. We think you're going to love them as much as we love them. So hope you enjoy what you're about to see, and we hope you enjoy meeting Danny and Kat as much as we did. So come along to Sips of Italy. Don't forget to like and to subscribe. Even though our Italian journey began nearly 20 years ago, my wife and I think it's just now about to get started. After some years of searching recently, we were finally able to locate a gorgeous villa in the heart of Tuscany. It's about 35 minutes from downtown Florence. The property itself is almost 950 years old and really in great condition, but we're going to put our own touches on it over the next year or two. Here's an overview of the property and what we plan to change. Between the front gate and the main house, there's an open area that we're making into a terrace. The view from there will be spectacular. Less than a mile away, there's a gorgeous stone-walled medieval hilltop town. When the lights go on in that town in the early evening, it's going to be crazy special to sit there and enjoy a great meal or some wine. Entering the main house, there will be our living room with a new fireplace in the corner, and that leads into the main dining room. Along this wall, we'll expose the old stone and install a glass door leading into the cantina, or wine cellar. A lot of the walls there were covered with plaster, and what we are going to do is re-expose the existing ancient stone that's behind that plaster and really bring out some of the character internally. This room is currently being used, the cantina, as a storage area, but it was the original wine cellar for the property. You can see a recessed area that's been closed in with stone. That was the original door, and that will become a glass door so that when you first enter the property, the first thing you are going to see is directly into the wine cellar. In the kitchen, we're keeping the original cooking fireplace that dates back to the 1100s when this property was built. We're also adding an island in here with some seating, and we're hoping that a friend of ours who's a chef will come by and give cooking demonstrations. In fact, we know he will. Next door to the kitchen is an area that will be split into a bathroom on one side and a laundry room on the other, along with a small pantry. Heading upstairs in the main house, there are 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. We will be redoing all the spaces up here, including remodeling both bathrooms. There are some great views of the countryside from these rooms, and we'll give you a peek at those. Next to the main house are the tower apartments. The upper apartment has spectacular views, and we think it was once used as a watchtower for the village. Down below is a 2-story guest suite with a kitchen. Both apartments are going to be updated. Below the main house are 2 more spaces that we call the lower apartments. One of them will be a 2-bedroom suite with 2 queen beds, and the other is going to be turned into a gym where guests will be able to work out at their leisure and enjoy a view of the beautiful countryside. The other outdoor spaces that will be updated include the pool. We'll add a teak deck around the pool, a couple of gazebos for shade, and a bar with some additional seating. We're also going to change the railing that surrounds the pool. There's another terrace just outside the kitchen with an amazing view, and we'll probably be dining there quite often. There's a pizza oven that dates back about 450 years there that's going to get some tender loving care as well. And just outside the tower apartments is another seating area with a barbecue. That area is going to be utilized frequently, as we've already been utilizing it for al fresco dining. It's all going to be redone with a new barbecue and a freshly sanded and finished table. There's a lot of work ahead, and we can't wait to see this property get transformed. We hope you'll come and join us As we enjoy the property and its changes, we hope you will too.
We have a huge love of Italy, and Florence and Tuscany in particular are our favorite places. So when we started going way back when, I was very into looking for leather in Florence because that's what it's known for. And I stumbled upon a shop called Catian on one of my favorite streets in Florence. And when I walked into the shop, I met the lovely owners of that shop, Kat and Daniel, who I later found out are also the designers.
Let me show you what Catian is. Come on. We create from scratch. Every single little piece it's made here, it's designed by me, my wife, and it's made by us and my mama.
For me, Catian, it's a dream come true.
Catian is basically a small family business that was born years ago as a simple dream. First of all was Catalina's dream of having and doing something on her own, and then it was my dream to support hers. Then my mom is actually a very, very famous and very skillful seamstress, and we put everything together between the three of us, and we've created this company.
Since I was a little girl, I used to dress up my dolls to make clothing, to like find pieces of fabric and cut them, make like small dresses and everything. Going to school, we used to have uniforms, but mine was always different. Like I used to add something or cut pieces of it. It was so weird for my mom, and she always used to be mad with me, like, oh, you ruined the stuff. So I think everything starts here, like with my desire to be different in this world that is full of mass production and mass market.
The desire of distinguish ourselves from the crowd, to create things, to create emotions through our creations.
Their expertise and the quality of the leather and the uniqueness of their design is incredible. I always get asked about these things when I come back to the States. People always want to know where I purchase my stuff. It feels like it was meant for you.
When you buy something unique that nobody has, it will not go out of fashion. You can wear it all the time and enjoy it. And you will be sure that nobody will have it. And I think that's a beautiful thing, to be unique.
One of the few upsides of slowing down during the pandemic was that Kat and Danny got the chance to explore another part of their artistic sides. Danny rekindled his long-established passion for music, while Kat found more time to concentrate on her love of sketching and painting.
This is Kat doing what probably she loves doing the most, painting.
Their ability to pivot was truly, truly an inspiration to us.
When I was very, very young, I used to love playing with music. During the pandemic and that little global break that we all had, I had time in my hands to get back on music. Music is just something that I would never call it just a form of expression. It can be a lifestyle. It's truly medicine for the soul.
Behind every product, like behind our leather jackets, the dresses collection, the hats, accessories, everything, we try to give like the best unique pieces. In everything, there is a piece of us.
A beautiful customer that just purchased a beautiful jacket, and in 2 days, she will actually wear it.
So we actually send one of the jackets that we made for someone in America within 48 hours. She's gonna have it at home and she will enjoy it.
They are this little gem that reminds me of why Italy is so special, why Florence is so special, and why when you're really good at what you do and you have a huge passion for it, it's the best thing in the world.
I'm grateful of waking up and doing what I love, and doing it in such a way that people can actually have a good word about you and remember you for who you are, but also for what you do. And that is Catian.
Well, I hope you agree with us. Danny and Kat are some incredible people with a story to tell. But more importantly, we hope what you saw and heard and felt was the depth of their characters and why we've become so fond of them. In the next episode, you'll get to meet another friend of ours. His name is Boris. He's quite a talented sculptor, but you're going to see some of the hidden talents. He's really a Renaissance man, and you'll see why. You'll also get to see the next version of a change to the property. We'll bring you down to the living room or the kitchen. We're not really sure. This is all predicated on what our contractor tells us will be ready. And hopefully you'll get a better appreciation for this beautiful part of the world. Thanks again for watching Sips of Italy, and don't forget to like us and subscribe.